outside, and I know you want to spend time out there with friends and family, but maybe you want to do it relaxing in a spa. Well, I don't have the $13, $14, $15, $20,000 to build a new spa, but today we can get you a 2 to 4 person spa, inflatable, heated hot tub that you can take anywhere on the go from Bestway. Take a look at your screen. That's live right here in our studio. Over 120 jets giving you this beautiful force of air that moves the water around, massages, relaxes your body. And today we have it for you at one of the best prices I've seen in Saturday Morning Q, a big deal price of less than $480. $96 on Easy Pay. Your item number is M93764. Michelle Stretch is here with me. I feel like, you know, forget spring. Summer has arrived.
Summer is here.
I know. I want to jump into this. Now, so first of all, we've presented many tubs and spas from Bestway.
Yeah.
So this is a brand that truly is recognizable for these inflatable spas.
Yeah, totally. 25 plus years, not just spas, but you may see stand-up paddle boards, mattresses, all of those things. This is my favorite size. I presented many of these. This is the most versatile. It's 2 to 4 people, doesn't take up a huge footprint. You use less water, you use less heating element, and you have the real hot tub experience.
All right, so come down over here. We're gonna actually show you what you're getting. You're getting every single thing that you need, from the spa to the cover. The only thing you have to do is fill it up with water, obviously. And of course, you even get the heating element with the air forcer, like the filter.
Yeah, so there's an air compressor in there. This heating element does everything. I'm gonna move that just a little bit closer. So we don't have this one plugged in. We've got our other one going up there, but here you're going to have everything you need. It inflates the tub. It fills the tub too. Excuse me, you're gonna put your own hose water in there. Very easy to hook up on the side, but there's no extra purchase when you need to inflate this.
So here's what's going on. You're gonna fill this up when you get it home with the air. The actual unit is the compressor for the hot tub.
It is, yeah. So there's a number 1 on the side. You're gonna put there's a hose that you just inflate that. Very easy instructions.
Wow,
everything is intuitive. Only hooks up in one spot, but you're gonna have this inflated in no time. You heat it up, you fill it with your own water, then you heat it up, and then you have, it is a luxury
it truly
hot tub experience.
Remember, 2 to 4 person hot tub. It's a nice high wall on the back, so I can relax my arms on it just like this. I'm 6'2". I'm a big guy.
5'5".
There you go. And so we could fit in here. We could probably fit another person in here. Maybe it's the kiddos.
Or maybe a couple littles in here as well.
$96 gets this home, free shipping. But here's what I love about this, right? Maybe you rent. Maybe you're in a condo and you can't necessarily even have a big expensive hot tub installed at your house. This, for $96, you can start enjoying this right away. Have it, and by the way, it's a great sturdy construction.
That's called Dura Plus. So that's a patented technology. There are beams inside. So you see the ridges that go this way, Alberti?
Yes.
So it's not just the outside. There are fortified beams in there that go perpendicular to make this sturdy. You could sit up on the edges, no problem. But there's some handles if you want to put that in the right spot.
Yeah.
Also clips. They're 3-point clips. So we make it easy for adults to open them, but not as easy for little kids to take that cover off. And we include that cover as well.
You know, during the spring and summer, all the memories should be made outdoors, right? All of them should be made outdoors, whether it's with the kids, with your spouse, with whoever it is in your life that you want to create those memories. Get the hot tub home and truly enjoy it. I remember when we first brought these here a couple years ago, we were really excited because we could get them at $600. Today, $479.98, a $96 Easy Pay. By the way, if you do have a Q card, you can get 12-month special financing on this, which is really nice.
That's awesome.
So that brings this down to, I think like right around $50 or less. And today we have it for you with free shipping. Now that's a really significant savings because that's a $58 value that you're saving there. But here's what I want to show you, right? So you're getting up out of the tub. You can sit right on the edge.
On the edge.
You know, a lot of times,
this.
this is my favorite thing to do. Sit on the edge of the hot tub. Maybe it's your, favorite glass of wine, your adult beverage. You've got your feet in there. All of those 120 jets are massaging and moving the water around. And it's just a relaxing feeling.
It's you time. Do you build in, you exercise, you eat right. Do you build in relaxation as part of your you time?
Great.
Have you thought about, I think I want a hot tub, but you didn't want to invest $20,000 in a hot tub? This is such a great way to dip your toe.
Yeah.
To see if you're a hot tub person. If you're not using it, then in a couple of years, gift it to somebody or sell it. But that's what you can do with this that you cannot do, with a professionally installed hot tub.
This is also one of the pieces that comes along with it.
That comes with.
That's the lid. That's what keeps the water nice and warm on the inside.
And everything clips here, so you keep it nice and tight. We actually, we have a little bit of pollen on our one up there, so it's going to keep it nice and clean. Keeps those little fingers out, so keeps the water warm. And now I wanted to mention, Alberti, so heats to 104, okay? We have a filtration system. There's a little filter that goes in there.
Do I ever have to buy filters?
You will eventually, but there's a filter in here. You want to see this getting dirty. You want to see it doing its stuff. But I just rinse mine off with hose water. And then, every couple of months or so, you can put a new one in there. Easily available online.
Do I ever need like chlorine pellets or anything like that?
You're taking me right into it here.
Okay,
and by the way, these hook right into the side of the hot tub. This is called our Chem Connect. So what you'll want to purchase, and this is really your only extra purchase, either chlorine or bromine tablets to keep that water clean. I just pop one in like every week or so. Very easy to do. And then this one threads right into the hot tub as well.
And then that's the...
This is our new cover that goes on top of everything. On top of that cover, this is our Energy Sense cover that we are now including basically for free with our hot tub. It's going to keep it even warmer. I would only use this if I was going away for a while or maybe in the winter, but it's kind of like a thermos that keeps everything inside nice and warm.
I actually have on my card too 177 gallons. That's what you're putting in there.
Right.
That's at max. Come on up over here. If you're doing the 12-month special financing, it's $40 on your Easy Pay on your Q card, right? Do it, right? Sign up for the Q card, get it today and do it. Because look at this, just the sound makes you excited.
You know what? And there's 120 jets making that bubbling, amazing sound. It is truly the same experience as a commercially installed hot tub, but you're not running to get maintenance all the time. My neighbor is constantly going with her hot tub to the pool store to get something fixed, all of that. This runs great.
Oh yeah, and by the way, try pricing out one of those hot tubs. And if that hot tub that you buy, like those big expensive hot tubs, if you ever need to move it, God help you.
You can't.
Right? No, really, God help you. I once was looking at a house, and I said I didn't want the hot tub included with the house, and they said it came with the house. I said, you know what? I'm not buying it because I don't want to get rid of that. Right?
Yes.
This is simple. It's easy. When you want it to put it away, you deflate it. And you could put it away in the garage if you want.
That's a great point. You can leave this up all year now because we have a freeze shield technology that will keep the water above freezing. So you want to use that in the winter, which sometimes that's your favorite time. But if you want to take it down, no problem. My friends do that every November. You can just drain the water out. There is a hole where the water can just get released. And then you clean it out a little bit, and then you deflate it. We give you the tool to deflate it as well.
It's the most genius idea when it comes to outdoor recreation, not having to pay a plumber, not having to get a permit. Now, all the things that are involved with getting a hot tub, whether it's installed or those big expensive ones that get delivered to your house. Those hot tubs, by the way, you also need like a special electrician as well.
Yes, you do.
Because you have the emergency shutoffs.
Think of the service fees alone with those.
This doesn't need that. By the way, the cost of calling the electrician is more than the cost of this hot tub, right?
It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
I totally agree. This one too, maybe you're using it only once a week or twice a week. Cost per use, think of that.
Yeah.
It's so much less.
It's so much
for
less
this one.
when you have
Squishy
this.
bottom right here, so there's a really cool kind of a little bit of a squish there, and then when you have the water in, it's a little bit more buoyant.
And all the jets are located along the
bottom.
Edges.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about what's coming out over here, like what's happening here.
Can we see? Oh, you got that really well. Okay, so right here, this is where that Chem Connect is going to hook in. See how easy that hooked in right there? You can't go wrong there. That has your dispenser of chlorine or bromine tablets. This is the filter. This is what's sucking in the water from your hot tub. Okay, you thread that on just like that, sucks the water in this way, pushes the water out through the Chem Connect. So it's a really great system within that command and control center that we give you.
Can I say that the actual unit itself, I don't even hear it. I hear the water moving.
It's very quiet. And
Yeah.
by the way, that will shut off after 30 minutes. You can sit in silence if you wanted to do that. But this is fairly lightweight too. I'm picking this up. There's even handles on the side here. Bestway, you know, the details are great. There's also cup holders in there. I'll set it down.
Yeah.
Cup holders as
I
well.
wanna get in.
Fits a standard wine glass.
I wish I
by
brought
the
my
way.
bathing
I know
suit
this.
today. All right, so listen, take a look at your screen. Here are some of the features and the reasons why people love Cancun by Bestway here at QVC. These hot tubs have been super popular ever since we launched them. It has everything included in the box.
Everything is in the box. Take the box. There's 2 boxes within the box. Look in the nooks and crannies, Alberti, too, because there's a hose in there. There's a little doohickey that you connect to deflate. Okay? So look in there, take out all those little parts. Very easy control panel. Everything is push button right there. There's even a timer feature. So if you wanted to conserve energy, maybe you're not going to be home till next Friday. I will set it Friday for 104 degrees for 6 hours.
Can you imagine glamping with this?
Oh.
Can you imagine setting up your RV someplace and having this outside for the couple of weeks or the whole summer that you're outdoors and kind of traveling? This is, you know, the great American summer, right? This is the one where people are going to be traveling around the country, doing the road trips. You want something like this, that luxurious experience without the expensive price tag? You know, like a massage, and a day at the spa could cost this much money.
Trust me, I took my friend for her 60th birthday, and it, you know, it wound up being a lot more for the 2 of us.
Yeah, so for $96 on a credit card, by the way, ships for free to your house or anywhere in the country. Maybe you're thinking about Father's Day, you're gonna send this to your dad.
Wow.
If you've got somebody in your family that plays sports, that runs, this is great for recovery as well. But here's what I'll tell you, that there is no more fun than being outdoors in the water.
It's so true. And by the way, I had Jill on our team who was probably buying one of these today. She asked earlier, do I have to make it hot? You do not have to make it hot. You can leave it the ambient temperature outside.
I love that.
It sets from 60, there is a heating element, not a cooling, from 68 degrees to 104 degrees. But if you wanted ambient temperature, just do a little plunge. You could throw ice in there if you wanted to do, you know, a cold plunge. Use it the way you want it. That's the point. You don't have to use the community one with who knows what is in that.
That's true. That is so true. And the OCD in me is like, oh gosh.
You just thought about it.
Yes, for real. Listen, for $96, get this home and try it out for yourself. M93764. I just love the movement of that water.
Oh my gosh.
The sound. And of course,
it's a beautiful thing.
You know, really, it looks great too. You know what? I'm snooty. I'm so bougie and snooty.
Thank you. That's a good
I don't want something that's ugly in my yard.
It's a good point. It's a basket we've designed. The Cancun, you know, Bestway always names their hot tubs after a really great place that you want to be, but now you can have it at your own home. Oh, and by the way, easy setup, no tools. Like you said, we give you everything in one box. You set it up on your own and you're good to go.
Just really quickly, I want to show you. You're getting, of course, the hot tub itself. You're getting the cover,
which you'll inflate as well.
Which protects it during the season. You're also getting the thermal cover, which you can leave on it all winter long. That prevents the water from freezing. The hoses. You've got your unit that holds the chlorine pellets or the bromine pellets, and of course you have your filter.
And the deflator too.
And then right over here.
It comes with.
That's the magic right there. Michelle Stretch.
I wish we were in there, but okay.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure to have you in the show.
Great to see you as always.
Thank you, thank you. M93764 is your item number for that. Now's your chance to pick that up and try it out for yourself. All right, Allie is very, very excited about these towels from Northern Nights.
Do you need a towel, Alberti? You're fresh out of the hot tub. Him and Michelle.